And we're going to take a look at one of their young defensemen, 20-year-old Sam Rinzel. So let's go to the video and see some of his strengths and some of the things he needs to work on. First of all, at 6'4", one of the strengths of Sam Rinzel is his stick. He's got a really long reach with that big frame, and you can see that stick helping him out in the defensive zone, being able to break up plays like this in the defensive zone. You're going to see it again where he's able to use his stick in front of the net and break up a play that is trying to get to the front of the net. He's got a really long reach, and that 6'4" frame is going to help him have a good stick. And one of the areas that really helps him out is on the penalty kill. You can see him here break up the power play rush by the Colorado Avalanche with his long stick and get the puck up the ice. He's going to be a real effective penalty killer with that long reach. Again, you're going to see here at the blue line his ability to get that stick in, break up this play, and then Chicago can go back in on the offensive attack. Really good stick. And his ability to stand in and hold in at the blue line again because of his long reach. Here he is again against Utah, keeping that puck in the offensive zone using his long reach. He can close on this play at the blue line. Again, we talked about his reach and his ability to make plays, but he's physical. He pushes the Utah player off of the puck, and he's able to attack and keep the puck in the offensive zone. So he's got that good anticipation of the blue line. Let's look at some of his defending skills in the defensive zone. Here he is in front of the net against Alexei Protas, another really big man. His ability to push him off and pin him to the wall. This is going to be one of his strengths, his ability to close plays and cut off players at the wall. You're going to see it here where he's going to close on the wall again, but he's got to tie this player up. Great job. He keeps the player along the wall. This is one of his strengths. He's a big guy. Close off those plays along the wall, and he's going to be physical. Again, we talk about 6'4". He's got a lot of work to do to get a little bit bigger. He's listed at 177, and at 6'4", he's going to need to get a little bit bigger, but expect a physical player out of Sam Rinzel. That's what you want to see from him. But there are still a lot of growing pains in this young player. So he's got to understand the speed of the game, and it is definitely different than it is in college. So he's got to be able to take better angles on skilled players, and he can't let them get free from him in the defensive zone. He's going to have to be able to close these players off. You're going to see it again when we talked about him being able to close and tie players up along the wall. Here again, a quick player is able to elude him, and he gets away from him. He's going to need to learn to tie those guys up, and he's going to use his foot speed to tie those players up along the wall. And we're going to see this too on his read of the rush. He's got to have the ability to close on these players. Good stick, tie that player up, and close. That's what you want to see from his rush. We're going to see a defensive zone read here from Sam Rinzel. He looks and he sees the player in front of the net, so he knows he's got to help out there. But you can tell there's still some confusion. It takes time to adjust between college and the National Hockey League. And Sam Rinzel's got a little bit of work to do to decide these reads so they happen automatically. The dude is 20. So let's see what happens on this play. So as he starts to chase the puck, he follows Dylan Strome behind the net, and he's looking at Strome. What he's not looking at is the most dangerous player on the ice, and that's Alex Ovechkin. So he's got to learn these reads in the defensive zone where the most dangerous area is. Unfortunately, leaves Ovechkin alone, and Ovechkin's able to score one of his record-chasing goals. The other thing he's going to need to learn is recognize who is on the ice, and this is Nathan MacKinnon. Now, Rinzel is getting opportunities to play against the best players in the league right now, and that's great for him. These are opportunities that he's going to use to get better over time. But you can see players like MacKinnon, when they go into the corner with Sam Rinzel, he's going to push him off the puck, uses his strength, and MacKinnon comes out with the puck, and Colorado gets a scoring chance. It's going to take time. He's going to have to get stronger. He's going to have to learn the players he's going up against. Again, here he is one-on-one with Nathan MacKinnon, one of the best players in the National Hockey League that uses his speed to change directions and leave Rinzel in the dust. And it's not just inside the defensive zone. Watch this rush read. When MacKinnon is on the ice, experience will start to teach Rinzel that when he's on the ice, you cannot be going this way when MacKinnon is going that way, because MacKinnon has just too much speed, and he's going to, again, leave the rookie in the dust. So he's going to have to learn those things by playing and getting experience. The good news, he's getting that experience at 20 when right now the games don't matter for the Chicago Blackhawks. So that's great for Rinzel. But you got to start looking at his rush reads. Again, you're going to see the pointing. When he's pointing, that means he's not quite sure who's got who. So the rush reads are going to be important. He needs to take the middle lane drive guy. That's his responsibility. Stay with him. He's got to stay with him. But again, he gets focused on the puck. And when he gets focused on the puck, he leaves the player in behind him all alone in front of the net. Those are reads that are going to come with experience. So he does have some room to grow. But I want to talk about his puck play next. You look at Rinzel and his ability to make plays like this. This is a big guy. Digs the puck off of the wall, takes it to the inside, and makes a really good pass. That's a great breakout play for a guy of his size. His ability to make plays with the puck is much better than I was anticipating for a guy of his size. But watch again. He's able to protect the puck. He leans into the defender of the Colorado Avalanche, and he uses his speed to get the puck through the neutral zone. He transports the puck extremely well for a big guy. Here you're going to see it again as a regroup. Instead of going this way right back into the traffic, he reads the situation, takes the puck away from traffic, recognizes that they're going for a line change. He's got room, and he makes a really good play at the blue line. His offensive upside is definitely better than I anticipated for a guy of his size. You're going to see it again where he makes a really good puck play and gets the puck into the zone offensively. Again, on the regroup in the neutral zone, he falls down, but he's still able to pick this puck up, use his foot speed, and get the puck up the ice, transport the puck, make a really good play against Chychrun, and try to get the puck into the zone. In the offensive zone, look at this footwork at the blue line. His ability to make plays turn, maintain possession of the puck, and then not only makes the nice pass, but he's got awareness that he sees there's an opening inside the slot area. He gets to that opening, and he's able to get a shot on net. So there is definitely an offensive upside for Sam Rinzel. One other think about with Sam Rinzel, right now he is second in time on ice per game of all rookie defensemen in the National Hockey League. I know it's a small sample set, but only Late Hudson is playing more minutes per game than Sam Rinzel right now. He's getting real important minutes. He's playing on the penalty kill, the power play, and 5-on-5 against some of the best players in the world. The best is yet to come for Sam Rinzel. It's about his strength and his reach. But don't be surprised at his ability to move the puck up the ice. Thanks to CHGO. Make sure you're subscribed to the CHGO YouTube channel, and then go subscribe to their podcast so you don't miss any of the Chicago Blackhawk content that they're putting out. And then go jump over to the YouTube channel of Inside the Coach's Room so you don't miss any video breakdowns. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Petey, and we'll see you at the rink.